In the section where the cops are supposed to write the reason for the call, it was left blank. But every other call that night was properly filled out. But the logs also state that the call came from an address 2 miles away from the Obama home. But when this story first broke, we were told it came from the Obama's property. We're also finding out the 911 call was made by a woman.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. It is our obligation to go to you with all of the new evidence and information that we get on a story that we have covered, and we have been covering this death at Obama's mansion. Every single TikTok of this event seems incredibly strange to us, and we will tell you straight up that skepticism can never be wrong. We were skeptic about this entire story the moment it broke, and hot damn it, we've been proven right now. Check this out. The police are covering up for the Obamas. Check it out. Tafari Campbell is the name of the private chef for Barack Obama. Paddleboarding death riddle. Cops left call log reporting blank and said it came from 2 miles away, as they refused to reveal who was with him in the water. What the hell is this about? Ladies and gentlemen, the police officers did not write down what was inside. Okay, let's read the article. Exclusive. Tafari Campbell, this is the chef, paddleboarding death. The cops left the report blank. The call came from the Edgartown Police Department at 7:46, but the logs show the reason is blank. Tafari drowned while paddleboarding with another person. Who was that person? You can see here in the article. Everything here is the publicly available police department logs. This is from the Edgartown Police. This is a check of the property. This is a minor motor vehicle movement, vehicle accident, medical emergency, blank, at Obama's address. Blank. Huh? And why can't we get the 911 number? We can't get it. They won't release it. Why won't they release who called 911? The story continues to change, which makes you think that these people are lying to us. We're not saying there was foul play. We're simply saying that if you don't tell us the truth, if you don't give us the information, then there has to be an assumption of foul play. Remember Paul Pelosi with the hammer. So, this man, Barack Obama's private chef, died even though he was a proficient swimmer. We've covered that. He was able to hold his own in water. You can see the videos of him swimming back and forth in the swimming pool. So this man died in 8 feet of water for some reason. Couldn't grab onto his paddleboard for some reason. Like, if you fell off, at least just hold onto your board. It'll absolutely keep you afloat. And there was a second person with him. None of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. The Edgartown Police Chief, Bruce Nemi, told the Daily Mail that the call log is generated by the Dukes County Sheriff Office. He could only speculate as to the reason why it's left blank, saying there may be because the caller from Obama's property didn't dial 911, which automatically generates location data, and instead maybe made a direct call to a business line. Okay, I mean, you'd have to assume that the president would have that. That's not outside of the realm of possibility. He also said the address was listed as Wilson's Landing because that was the public launch used as the command post. At the time the call came in, authorities didn't know where the drowning occurred, so they used a staging site for incident's location. It took them 12 hours to find the body. They went door to door asking neighbors about it. Why would you go door to door looking for a drowned person? Another strange thing. The property boasts a private beach from which the paddleboarders can easily launch. At the time of the drowning, Barack and Michelle were out of the house. Were they? Because that story's changed. They first said these people are off the island. They're nowhere near the island. Don't worry about it. Barack and Michelle weren't around. It's just their private chef who travels with them everywhere was around. Then that story changed. They were off the island, along with their 2 girls who left the island immediately afterwards. Malia and Sasha Obama are pictured leaving Martha's Vineyard after death of chef. So they sent their family away. See ya. Walking off. See ya. Get out of here. I don't know. I don't know why they sent him away. Here's a photo of the location, but what you really need to see is a photo of the Obama's private beach, because there is a private beach at Obama's house that is absolutely and unequivocally accessible by the Secret Service. They have cameras there. They have monitors there. Did any member of the Secret Service go into the water to try and help this person? Did anybody from the Secret Service have any footage of this person drowning? Why would a person who is competent at swimming drown? That doesn't make any sense. Was he inebriated? Was there some type of other trauma? Where's the autopsy report? You've had his body for a couple days. Where's the autopsy report? It's a tragedy. We should know all the facts. The police log for the Tafari Campbell drowning at Obama's house was left blank. According to the Daily Mail, the call from Campbell's death was left blank in the Edgartown Police Department logs, despite a reason for every other call of the evening being given. The original 911 call came from a woman on the shore. When the rescuers showed up, she was in a boat on the water going back and forth looking for Campbell. We met with the reporting party. She was on a boat with two individuals, and they're going back and forth as well. Who are these people? Obama was allegedly out of the house, but they've changed that story. Campbell's paddleboard was found at 7:46 the night of his drowning. On that same evening, the neighbor suffered from a medical emergency right next to where the 911 call was from. Very few answers. It is very strange, ladies and gentlemen. It's very strange, and I don't care.
News alert. The Daily Mail is reporting that there's something strange going on with the police call logs on the night Obama's chef drowned. In the section where the cops are supposed to write the reason for the call, it was left blank. Could be a mistake, but every other call that night was properly filled out. Police haven't released the 911 call yet or said who made the call, but the logs also state that the call came from an address 2 miles away from the Obama home. But when this story first broke, we were told it came from the Obama's property. And we're also finding out the 911 call was made by a woman. And we'll keep you updated on the story and give you answers as soon as we have them.
Luckily, there are FOIA laws in this country, and you can get these documents. You can get Paul Pelosi's mugshot. You can get the videotape from the police officers, and you can find this information out. I don't think that there is an entity powerful enough to shrug off, especially from these small municipalities, a proper legal FOIA request. So we will get this information in due time, we pray. Tafari Campbell's drowning parallels tragic death of Clinton chef. Don't come at us for just noticing trends here. I'm just a noticer. I'm a noticer. I ain't a doctor, but I'm a 37-year-old noticer. The tragic drowning death, former White House sous chef in the Obama family, mirrors exactly what happened to a Clinton White House chef named Walter Schreib, who was Clinton's personal chef and was found drowned in a New Mexico mountain town. The 61-year-old Schreib was reported missing, and then he was found drowned. People who are deeply suspicious of all this note that the chefs have intimate details of the president's lives. Perhaps they wished to tell all books and get paid out. I'm not sure. You make a lot of money as a chef. Ex-White House chef died of drowning, autopsy shows. Oh, why would you need an autopsy of that? I don't know. Where was he found? How was he found? The body was submerged in a mountain drainage flowing with surface runoff. Huh? 25 yards from the hiking trail, hidden by vegetation. No indication of foul play. I love that part. So, wait, this guy, this clearly, like, this looks like a very active and fit individual. He was found in a ravine, in a drainage flowing ditch. Got it. Because that's just what normally happens to people. Sorry, guys. If you hadn't have lied to us so long and so permanently for so many years, then maybe we would believe you. But as of right now, we believe nothing of your official stories, which are trash, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the reporting. State
and local police are still conducting an investigation into Tafari's death, and our hearts go out to Tafari's family and to the Obamas, and Primetime will keep you updated. Now, in a tragically strange coincidence, Tafari is not the only presidential chef to drown. Clinton chef also drowned.
I love how Jesse Waters can like barely maintain his composure there from like bursting into laughter. about all this. At least these people are not creative. I guess you can say that. They stick with what works. Old dogs don't learn new tricks. Did you hear that RFK Jr. was denied Secret Service? Got it? Got it. End communism with me. Join today. Subscribe today. The Benny Brigade marches on. See ya.